The United States of America has 50 states.
No, it doesn't. What about Guam?
That's a territory. The USA has 50 states.
Oh, so Guam doesn't count?
Yes.
Oh, so the people there don't count? They're not good enough, huh? I thought you liberals wanted everybody to be counted.
No, I said the territories don't count as states. The USA has 50 states.
You're really something, you know that? You liberals are always going on about how all of us conservatives are racist, how we don't care about anybody but people who look like us. But you don't even want to count the blacks who live in Guam as Americans.
First of all, I never said all conservatives are racists.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Michael Moore says it.
I've never heard him say that.
Yes, he does. He most definitely does.
Look, I don't know what he says. That's beside the point. And the people in Guam count, whatever that means. I don't even know who lives in Guam. I don't know the first thing about Guam. I'm just saying Guam isn't a state, it's a territory. The USA has 50 states.
What about Puerto Rico, huh? You love all those Mexicans coming across the border stealing our jobs. You must love Puerto Rico, right?
I've never been to Puerto Rico.
Well, I have, and those kind of people would be pretty offended to hear liberals like you saying they aren't real Americans.
I didn't say that.
You said they didn't count.
I didn't say that either. No, wait, just wait. I only said the USA has 50 states. Puerto Rico isn't a state, it's a commonwealth.
And they don't speak English.
Well, many Puerto Ricans do.
How do you know that? I've been there, you haven't.
All right, okay, fine, whatever. But the USA has 50 states.
Well, I say Puerto Rico counts.
Fine, but not as a state.
Well, that's your opinion.
It's not my opinion, it's a fact.
Says you.
No, not just says me. It's a fact. Look it up.
I don't have time. You may have time to sit around all day surfing on your liberal websites, downloading Michael Moore, but I've got things to do.
Look, I'm just trying to say the USA has 50 states.
According to your sources.
My sources? What are you talking about? Look it up.
I told you, I don't have time to spend all day cruising the internet, looking up geography questions. Maybe if you were busier at your job, trying to live the American dream, you wouldn't have time for all this hate.
I work hard at my job.
Then why do you spend so much time downloading Michael Moore?
I don't. Look, I'm just weighing the US has 50 states.
According to you.
It's not just me. Look it up in the World Book Encyclopedia.
Oh, sure, the World Book. Yeah, like I'm going to believe the World Book.
What?
Come on, it's a liberal rag.
Look, just look at the United States of America. $10 it says, the USA has 50 states.
I'm going to look up Michael Moore, and when I find a big glowing article about him, you're going to owe me $10.
Why would I owe you $10?
You bet me $10 that the World Book Encyclopedia isn't liberal.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You bet me $10 that I couldn't find a liberal article in the World Book. So when I find Michael Moore's picture, you owe me $10.
Listen, you idiot. Just because you can find Michael Moore's picture in the World Book doesn't mean that I owe you $10. It doesn't mean the World Book is a liberal encyclopedia. And it certainly doesn't mean the USA doesn't have 50 states.
Know what else I'll find? An article on Massachusetts that will say it's a commonwealth.
So
you said Puerto Rico is a commonwealth. So if Massachusetts is a commonwealth and Puerto Rico is a commonwealth, then they both must be states. Huh? And I'm not even counting Pennsylvania. Or Washington.
I've lived in Seattle. Washington is not a commonwealth.
Seattle's not even a state, it's a city.
Yes, it's a city, in Washington state. Washington's a state.
I'm talking about Washington, D.C., it's a city.
I know what it is.
Well, you liberals are always going on about statehood for Washington. Which, you admit, is already a state.
Washington, D.C. is not a state.
And you said it should be a state.
I never said that. I mean, it should be. But I never. Look.
Simple question. Yes or no? He snorts cocaine. The mayor of Washington snorts cocaine.
Actually, he's no longer the mayor.
I don't think a state should have a governor who's used drugs.
He's not the governor. Washington's not a.
I don't see Michael Moore making any movies about cocaine in Washington state, do you?
Please, stop. Look, I'm just trying to make a simple point here. It's not a big deal, it's just a fact. The USA has 50 states. That's all. Yes, Puerto Rico is a commonwealth, but it isn't counted among the 50 states. Yes, Massachusetts and Pennsylvania are commonwealths too. So are Virginia, and, I think, Kentucky. I don't know about Kentucky for sure, and you know what, it doesn't matter. They're considered states, okay? They're states. Washington, D.C. isn't one, even though I wish it was. Guam isn't one. There are only 50. 50 states. 50 stars on the flag, 50 states. That's all. 50.
Rush is so right about you people. He gets it. You people are the worst. Here I am, trying to have an honest political discussion, and all you can do is bring up this liberal claptrap. You call people like Rush racists, but you don't want to count Mexicans as Americans. You insult the governor of California every chance you get. You get all your information from encyclopedias and Michael Moore. You want free cocaine in Washington, and you want Seattle to become a commonwealth, and you won't pay me my $50 even after I proved that blacks run Guam. And then, worst of all, you insult our flag and our troops. You disgust me. See, there you liberals go again. Sneaking off to download porn from Kentucky. I'm not forgetting you owe me $100. That's it, cut and run. Why do you hate America?